Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Age of Engineering. And hopefully you like that new intro. I just made it the other day. Took me hours, and I'm probably going to edit it before I even put it on this video. We are currently... we never explained these. Talked about them briefly, but never got a chance to actually hear it from Phoenix himself. So Phoenix is going to explain these.
Well, in the guest host episode, I was guest hosting, and it just wasn't the same without a Saph around, so I made a cardboard cutout. Now, in doing so, I made a few.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't make a cardboard. This is not just a cardboard cutout.
Yep, we have 20 cardboard Saphs guarding the walls.
20 of them, so there's 10 on each side. I haven't even counted. We have 20 cardboard Saphs. And the sad part, though, is I know that, you know, you can see their eyes from both sides, but most of our time is spent inside, so it's almost like they're guarding the place, trying to keep us in, which is very freaky.
They are guarding. Yeah.
We
have two upper halves of cardboard.
Okay,
just mainly because of the fact that windows.
That just makes me hurt. Okay.
It's a magic trick.
Where
Cut
did you?
Saph in half.
Yeah.
I'm on the outside
Thank
looking.
goodness this isn't real life. You're on the outside looking in.
It is an entire army of Saph.
Yes, it is. And then I hear that there's more.
Yep. If we go around the side.
Yeah, remember
this lovely building.
I kind of peeked at this building the other day. I never actually went in. I noticed it existed. Phoenix's gun range.
Yeah, making those letters is a pain.
Yeah,
they've ended up very.
Yeah, I bet it was, but they're really good. Why am I running really fast right there? Oh, because you've got concrete inside. And for some reason, even though I'm not on it, I'm counted as being in it. That's kind of cool, actually. I like it.
Yeah, it's because the walls are only 1 pixel thick at the moment.
Right.
It's a half-finished building, but the main attraction
is God.
installed.
I saw it through the doorway. Seriously? I knew when you said gun range and we were talking about the cardboard Saphs, I knew what I was going to see, but still. Come on.
Well, you should have a look at this one. I practiced.
The redneck in me is so happy right now.
There are holes in this one. You've definitely been practicing. Where did you get a gun?
IE2, not IE2, immersive engineering revolver.
Oh. Now I want to make revolvers from IE2. IE2. Now you got me saying it. But the immersive engineering, but not in Age of Engineering, because Age of Engineering makes everything too hard.
Now, you aren't the only one who will be joining the hanging, as it were, hanging about.
Oh, now this whole thing just got a whole lot worse. The hanging, huh? I understand now. This is starting to get really creepy. I don't know if I'm not recording with you anymore. I'm leaving.
No. They're not. Well, there's a. Well, now you got me in a bit of a pinch.
Okay. No, you got me in a pinch. Look at this. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
You by the head from the looks of it.
Yep. Have you ever seen a gun range? They're not full targets. I mean, you don't need knees.
Yeah. I've seen
Dipstick
them.
targets.
So, I'm not gonna be the only one, huh?
No, there will be cardboard versions of myself, Pirate, Dragon, Delcar.
You
I
first.
think Delcars is going to get the most use.
You first. And yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be more holes in Delcars. Actually, half of them might be ripped off because of how many times he's been shot.
We need to add TF2 to the back.
Oh yeah. Now we're heading in towards a completely different concept. Hey, maybe that's what we'll do for after Age of Engineering. Somebody put that in the comments, and maybe we'll consider it. Something PvP related.
Sure, that'd be fun.
And Pirate's like, not me.
I'm horrible at PvP, so.
Y'all can still come hang out and, get shot for fun.
No. Where's this range? I want to come shoot things.
Need to actually make a pistol.
Can I use my crossbow?
Yeah.
Bow will work too.
Actually, your bow should work. Let's see. Where's my stars?
It won't poke holes, but it definitely leave mark.
Does it actually stick in? Like, do you have something on you that can stick in?
Oh yeah.
Yep, that definitely works. That is just amazing. So you can actually just aim for my eyes. I mean, they look like quarter bullseyes anyway.
I've got a different target.
I'm leaving. All right, that's enough of the. What's this extra spot over here? Is that the check-in or whatever?
Yeah.
This is where you leave your weapons.
Well, that's where you'd pay to get in, because then there will be a wall of weapons, and
Now this is going to be where Pirate of Old just spends all of her time now, is out here shooting arrows into my face, or below, if you're Phoenix. So do the arrows work, Pirate? Yeah. I would say that works. Get on.
That's a good shot.
That was a very good shot. Were you aiming for the eyeball?
Between the eyes.
Well, darn good shot. Darn good shot. Do that to this one back here.
I am a redneck.
Do that to this one. Not me. No, that cardboard cutout.
Which one?
Furthest one back.
This one.
Okay, move.
You should have shot him. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a cardboard cutout.
Holy heck. Are you sure you don't want to do the PvP thing? You can be a sniper.
I happen to be very good with weapons. Yes. Yes.
All right.
I want a crossbow in real life. I have a gun. I have swords. I have knives. I want a crossbow in real life.
Decken, you'll have to either watch the episode or watch the VOD and get the full experience of why those are hanging there. The hanging of Saph. That's. I still got to make the Saphing About T-shirt. All right, so we've had a little bit of fun. Let's go check out two other. Well, we're checking out one other thing, and then we're going to make a new thing, I believe. Yes. Let's see, where is it? It's over here. Hey, Phoenix. Welcome.
Hello.
Back. It's been a long time. Okay.
Yes.
This is the reactor room, and it's full of reinforced stone. I'm betting y'all will understand. Who keeps not closing the door? It's kind of hard to hold in the explosions when the door's closed. I mean, open.
Can someone TP me to them, please? I
Uh,
went to the mighty dimension and I crashed, and when I log back in, I'm stuck in a wall.
Not in the same dimension. So, hold on a second. Taking care of a quick technical difficulty. Where is...
It's a good thing I have the module on me, or I'd be dead by now.
Okay, where are you?
I'm just stuck in a wall somewhere.
I'm going to take care of him. There.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right.
Thank you very
Back
much.
we go. Pressure plates only for those doors, so you can't leave the doors open. That works for me. Yeah, we definitely need to do the pressure plate thing. All right, where? I can never remember where the reactor... There it is. Okay. All right, so we have the reinforced stone. I don't know if I've shown that before. And that means there's also a reactor in here that's actually currently working, and there's no core temperature, so it should be just fine. Should be.
There is no way that's going to go boom.
And then we close the door.
It is stable.
Darn it,
Do
he
you
always
pinky
gets out.
swear?
It is stable. Famous last words, Deccan says.
No.
Was there another
this
one in
is
here?
unsinkable. Yep.
Oh,
It
we
just needs the rods.
We got two of them.
No, we have rods up in the
Yeah, I've made a tier 3 crafter to
autocraft the rods as well. Cool.
yeah. So the reason
Did you see Deccan? Dudes, why do you even have doors when you have teleporty swords?
Because
Dragon laughs
aesthetics.
at me. Dragon laughs at me because I take the elevator up and down to the IC2 room. And I have the teleporting sword.
Eh. To
I
me,
make them, don't use them.
to me, this stuff is kind of fun. It's just like,
Aesthetics.
in my Rev series, I want to make an RF Tools elevator, even though I have quicker ways of moving around, just because. But yeah, we last time we were working on making the replicator,
yes.
and we got all of the parts finished off camera. So we now have the scanner pattern storage. So basically, you put your item in the scanner, right? You explain it.
So in order to replicate anything, you need a pattern. So we have our scanner. Now, if we go into this chest over here, there are crystal memories. If we put one of these in the scanner
Okay.
and put an item in the center, it will spend a bit of time scanning the item. We then save it to the crystal memory. After saving it to the crystal memory, we put it in the pattern storage. We currently have 7 patterns in the storage. It will tell us how much UU matter will be required in millibuckets or buckets.
Yeah, something tells me the MFSU is not something we're ever going to make, considering it says 9 buckets.
Well, depends on how much we end up getting produced.
Crystal memories require 217 buckets.
Yeah, that we won't end up ever using. It's cheaper to make the silicon dioxide.
Yeah, exactly. The millibuckets is basically the ones that we want to use because those are the ones that are built in by the modpack developer to be cheaper, specifically for the purpose of not having to go do all of the constant steps for everything. So 12.5 millibuckets for, the RF Tools machine frame is nice.
So in order to make anything, we need the UU matter to do so, which is the mass fab. Now, we have the one reactor powering the mass fabricator at the moment. We have scrap being put in from a recycler connected to the ender chest, and it's helping amplify the amount of UU matter we get for the power we're using,
Right.
which is quite nice.
And then the UU matter goes straight into the replicator above, and then all you got to do is select a pattern from the pattern storage above and make things. Like if we wanted a basic capacitor, we just hit single run. Boom, we have a basic capacitor. And we used 4 millibuckets. Now, if you notice, the UU matter takes a little while to make. So the only way to increase that is more power, right?
Yep, which is why I've spent a bit of time getting the second reactor ready. I hope to progress later on to 2 fluid-based reactors, which will hopefully produce more power for less reactivity, as it were.
Right.
So we have 2 reactors burning through the rods, and then we have 2 reactors that will sustain the rods longer, hopefully.
Very cool. Phoenix has been doing a lot of good work down here with the reactors and the mass fab. Do these work like, can you flour these? Like, put multiple mass fabs around the replicator to...
It doesn't necessarily need to even be around the replicator. As long as we get the UU matter to it, it can be anywhere.
Oh yeah, so we could probably use ender tanks.
Yep.
That would be interesting. Okay. Sorry, now my brain is seeing, instead of these being in here, putting one in each of the actual reactor rooms outside of the first set of walls, and then putting the actual replicator in here.
It is most certainly a possibility, because we have this scrap going through an ender chest, but we can just feed all of them. Yep.
Could feed all of the mass fabs, and have the mass fabs in each of the different rooms, and then just have a tank of UU matter going in here, and maybe even put an ender tank like over here, and then some sort of fluid storage system that's even bigger in between as a buffer.
Yep, which would probably be dynamic tanks, because they are quite good for compact storage over size.
Very cool. Yeah, so that should be like the goal we're head towards, is 1 mass fab with every reactor.
Now, one of the things that is a problem with IC2, EU doesn't travel over distance very well.
Right, which is why I was talking about that. That's one of the reasons why I mentioned it, actually.
Yeah.
Because the mass fab you could put it right on the reactor, basically.
We could indeed. One of the things that we found we're having thoughts over is, if we do get a lot of EU production, that we could run the machines upstairs off of these off this system. How do we get the power up there? Now, Mrs. Phoenix has done some research into it, and thankfully stumbled on a reasonable wireless solution.
Ah, yes. I remember you talking about this.
Yes, I wanted to get it mentioned on camera, because Mrs. Phoenix really does deserve the recognition for this one.
Yes.
MFSUs have the ability to transfer power, to armor sets or whatever you need to charge. Now, IC2 provides its own portable power storage devices in the form of sort of like the charging Lapotron crystal, the charging energy crystal, and so on. Now, between 2 ender chests and 2 MFSUs, we could transfer the power wirelessly without any of the loss of trying to cable a mile long.
Right. Yep, that would work really well. And good job with her, stumbling upon that. That would work out really well. Now, build the automation system for it.
Yep.
Actually, to me, the automation stuff is the fun part. And we're not even truly into the automation part of Age of Engineering yet. That is going to be begun next episode.
Dun dun dun.
Dragon Racer, you went AFK. Are you back? The Dragon Racer is not back. Well, I'm gonna head over to the area where I'm supposed to be recording with him this particular episode. Rude of him to leave. Is there anything else you wanted to say, by the way, before we continue on to the IE portion of this show?
Cheese.
Cheese. Yeah, I think that's Fergcraft's. Saph's been Saph, Dragon Racer's been AFK, Phoenix is building an automation system, and we've been in the audience. Yeah, that works.
And Pirate's been really quiet.
Yeah, Pirate's been very quiet. That's because she's shooting arrows into my head somewhere.
I am not, actually. I am mining for rubies.
Rubies are my birth jewel.
Mine too.
And so therefore, as you're putting a pick into those rubies, you are now placing it into something that it represents my birth, so therefore you are still sticking something pointy into me. I figured it out.
just to be
Phrasing.
a real pain, it is also my birthstone. So yeah. So does that mean I'm self-harming?
Yes. And Phoenix said phrasing and made me realize what I said, and I'm like, okay. Oh, God, you people. All right. Thank goodness everything we do on this is mostly innuendo, because all of the younger ones are going to go, what, why do they think that's funny? Yeah, it is a nice sky. Thank you, Star Ute 1, 2015. Is that Ute? Is it Star Ute or Oot? Or how is that pronounced? OOT Oot or like YOOT? As in kid. I don't know UTE to mean kid. Oot. Okay, well, I'm hoping I'm saying it right. There's an engineer's manual. Oh. Ute. Okay. So Star Ute. Nice to meet you, Star Ute. And hey, there's a bunch of you in the sky. Well, there's a bunch of Ute in the sky. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. So I noticed you put a manual in front of me. Is this your way of saying, don't wait on Dragon Racer, just build it your darn self?
You said it, not me.
Dragon Racer does want it done. It doesn't necessarily have to be him. How about you build it? No, I'm going to build it.
I'm back now. I apologize.
Oh, there's a Dragon Racer.
Saved by the bell.
I've been saved by the Dragon Racer.
Crap. I have the ghillie suit right now, just so you know.
You have the what?
hazmat.
Oh.
The
Hazmat.
hazmat suit.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do? Start shooting at people?
Yeah. It's not a ghillie suit. That's actually used to be one of my favorite things in Ark was the ghillie suit because it looked like you actually had hair. All right. So, what are we making today, Dragon Racer?
We're making the arc furnace. As soon
Yay!
as I get the book out.
There's a... Never mind.
There's a what?
Nothing. just go about your business.
There's one here already? What? No.
Yeah, on top of here.
Okay, heavy machinery. Arc furnace. Arc furnace is a massive structure used to quickly smelt metals.
Yes. The arc furnace is going to be very useful for smelting things, and specifically for smelting certain things.
Yes.
It's going to be required. We're going to need it. So now you just got to build it.
It needs a lot of materials. It's a 5x5.
Yeah. Should we do this where one of us looks at the manual and the other one builds?
Yeah, that might go a little quicker, I would think.
Okay. I'll look at the... Oh, I guess I'm building. Okay.
Oh, that's magnet.
Oh, okay. Well, then... Oh, yeah. I still have my magnet on, don't I? Fine.
Yeah, my keybound tends to let me throw things for my mic.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. I'll look at the thingy then. Let's see. Arc furnace. Arc furnace. That is a lot of parts and pieces and things. I don't even know how to describe this to you. How about this? You can look at... Do you have the stream pulled up?
Kind of.
Okay, it's not easy for you to
Yeah,
switch back and
that
forth.
picture's really, really tiny.
I can't make it any bigger. I'm trying. It's not working.
I got it.
The thingy... This thingy goes here, and this thingy goes here. I'm really bad at this.
I've built this off and on, to be honest.
And the other thing is, it's really irritating because I pull up the book and it doesn't remember where I'm at. Let's see.
You have to pause the animation, and then I just use arrows.
Yeah, I've done that, but whenever I open up the book again, it keeps putting it back. Fine, whatever. All right, so you've got the scaffolding, this, so you just need 2 more of the sheet metals.
Yeah, I made more just because the way the recipes work out, I end up with extras.
All right. And then blocks of steel go on these 2 ends right here, where I'm standing and where you're standing.
Yep,
I'm trying to help.
I know.
The heck? Oh, Crusher must have started doing something.
Yeah, the Crusher's getting something in through the... Is it a block of steel there or an engineering?
No, it's a block of steel goes where I'm standing and where you were standing.
Oh, I have the sheet metal in the wrong spot. Darn it.
Ah! Did you crash?
Nope.
I crashed. Okay, well, I guess like the last episode that this happened in, you're going to be left hanging as to the arc furnace. However, most likely the arc furnace will be done being put together by the time we record another episode. So, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saph.
I've been quiet.
I've been dragging. I've been building.
And Phoenix seems to have disappeared also, probably internet issues. So, you've been, technically failed. Yeah, that's it. That works. It's not very good English, but it works.